Hello everyone, and welcome to the Accounting and Auditing Hub. Have you ever wondered how accountants keep track of millions of dollars without losing a single cent? It's not magic, it's a code. I am Suresh Periyasamy. As a CPA licensed in both the US and Canada and a fellow chartered accountant in Sri Lanka, I have used this code my entire career. In this video, I am going to teach you the two secrets that make accounting work: the golden rule and the double entry method. By the end of this video, you will be able to record basic transactions just like a pro. Let's start with the golden rule. This is the foundation of every business on earth. The rule is, assets equal liabilities plus equity. Think of it like a weighing scale. On the left side, you have assets. This is simply what the business has: cash, buildings, trucks. On the right side, you have the funding. Who paid for those assets? If you borrowed money to buy them, that is a liability, what you owe. If the owners paid for them, that is equity, what is left. This equation must always balance. If it doesn't, something is wrong. Now, how do we keep that equation balanced? We use a method called double entry. Every transaction has two sides, a debit and a credit. People get confused by these words, but they are actually very simple directions. Debit just means left, credit just means right. Look at this cheat sheet. To increase something, if you get an asset or pay an expense, you debit it, left side. If you take a loan, get equity, or earn revenue, you credit it, right side. Keep this slide handy. We are going to use it for every example coming up. Let's look at real life. Scenario 1. You start a business and invest $50,000 of your own savings into the business bank account. Let's apply the logic. The business receives money. Cash is an asset. Since the asset is increasing, we debit cash. Who provided the money? The owner. That represents equity. Since equity is increasing, we credit capital. Check the equation. Assets went up by $50,000. Equity went up by $50,000. The scale remains perfectly balanced. Scenario 2. You need a delivery truck costing $20,000. You don't want to spend your cash, so you take a loan from the bank. Let's apply the logic. The business gets a new truck. A truck is an asset. To increase an asset, we debit the truck. Did we pay cash? No, we took a loan. That is a liability. To increase a liability, we credit the bank loan. Check the equation. Assets increased by $20,000, the truck. Liabilities increased by $20,000, the loan. We are still balanced. Scenario 3. It's time to make money. You provide a consulting service to a customer, and they hand you $1,000 in cash. What did we get? Cash. That is an asset increasing, so we debit cash. Why did we get it? Because we earned it. That is revenue. According to our cheat sheet, to increase revenue, we credit revenue. Check the equation. Assets went up by $1,000. On the other side, revenue increases equity, so that side went up by $1,000 too. Balanced. Scenario 4. It is the end of the month. You have to pay $2,000 for office rent. Rent is a cost of doing business. That is an expense. To increase an expense, we debit rent expense. How did we pay? With money. Cash is an asset, but this time it is decreasing. Since a debit increases an asset, we do the opposite. We credit cash to lower it. Check the equation. Assets went down by $2,000. Cash left. Equity went down by $2,000 because expenses lower your equity. Both sides dropped by the same amount, so we are still balanced. Let's connect the dots. The golden rule, assets equals liabilities plus equity, tells us the state of the business. Double entry is the method we use to maintain that state. As you saw in the examples, every time we did a debit, we did a matching credit. Because we did that, the equation never broke. That is the beauty of the system. Accounting is a language, and you just learned the alphabet. If you want to read the full book, learning about complex assets, audits, and international standards, check out the PPE Masterclass playlist on my channel. If you have specific questions or need tutoring for your CPA exams, feel free to email me at spadvisory.co@gmail.com. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.